Hi, this is Kristen and welcome to my studio. This is where I create oil paintings, and I just wanted to introduce you to my studio and show you what I do here. And oil painting is something I've been doing since I was in my teens. My dad was an oil painter and his dad was an artist. He was a plein air and outdoor artist in Europe in the 1920s, in Switzerland and Austria. And I don't know what he used. It looks like watercolor, but whatever was used in the 1920s. Beautiful outdoor plein air paintings of the Matterhorn and landscapes and in the snow. So yeah, that's pretty hardcore. But he was a great painter. I never met him. And then my dad, of course, was an oil painter and he was very talented. So I'm continuing in, I guess, my ancestry of oil painting and being an artist. So this is where I create my oils, and this one I'm working on, this piece I'm working on currently, and it's really for myself. It's something I'm doing out of love. It's of my sister, my bestie, and myself during a very happy time. And it's in the reign of and in the belief of what you want, you should paint, because when you're painting, you're nurturing something, you're creating something. And I love joy, I love happiness. We all need more of it. So for me, this is very personal. And then of course I added flowers, plumerias. And this was at a party which had a lot of plumerias there. So just added to the atmosphere. I do paint roses. I paint still lifes. It's something I'm focusing on right now, and I'll show you a few pieces. I like to see the progression as I go and kind of see how it changes for me. Art is very interesting how it does that. But first, another piece. I do tend to paint people. I love people. I love faces. I've always loved faces and the eyes, just, what comes out of people's eyes, their personality, capturing their essence. It's like I get to know somebody when I'm painting a portrait of them. Of course, myself, well, I guess it's self-discovery too. But anyway, so this one was out of love. It was myself and my son. And this was a few years back because he was about 5 years old, 4 or 5. And now he's 38. Yikes. So anyhow, my roses. These were some of the first ones that I did. Let me start with the pink, 2 pink roses. I call this peaceful. Just for me, it was kind of grays, blues, pinks, and of course I love the pink. Oop, I was covering that. But kind of quiet. I love painting the reflections in glass. Finding out that I really, really like doing that. And let's see, another couple of pink roses in a glass. A couple of petals on the ground or on the tabletop of where they're sitting. I love the colors, the blues, the orange, the blue greens, a little yellow in there. Kind of an exercise in color. I love the shapes of roses. They are challenging. They definitely are challenging. But once you start painting them, they get to be fun. There's a lot of fun in doing them. This is my whiskey roses. Kind of an idea I had of a bottle of, a half-filled whiskey bottle with a couple of roses in there. And I had fun painting this. Did a little abstraction, a lot from my imagination, and don't think roses would survive in a whiskey bottle, but you know, in an artist's mind, they do. So that was kind of fun. And this one I'm still working on. It's a red rose. I wanted to see how I could manage the red, and it's still a little bit wet, so I'm going to hold it carefully. I find that you need to do glazing with a red rose, with the color red, in order to get a nice, vibrant red color, at least for me. And glazing, of course, is a process where you lay down thin layers of color, and you thin them out using, you know, a medium or terpenoid or Gamsol with, I use Gamsol with a little bit of linseed oil. And you thin out the color and you paint nice thin layers on top of a white surface so that you get a really vibrant red color. I think that's all I'm going to show for now. I just wanted to introduce you to my art studio, and I wanted to thank you for coming by. I'll be producing some more videos and how-tos and what my process is, and I hope you enjoy it. Come back again. Thank you for visiting.